you. Oh shit. Tonight is the first official drag pass for the VYSS. This sets the benchmark for the entire build, and honestly, it surprised me. We've just finished going over the car mechanically and returned it to completely stock. Tonight isn't about making power yet, it's about finding out what the baseline actually is. Alright, so this is our current leaderboard. Tonight's not about mods yet. This is the completely stock baseline run. Literally everything we do to this car is going to be tested against the number that we put here this evening. So for comparison, the Ram recently ran a 15.84 and my old Chaser, which is up on the channel, ran a 14.090. Look, if this car ends up closer to the Chaser than it does to the Ram, we may actually have a way better starting point than what I first thought, especially considering the Chaser had already had a few mods done to it. So we're gonna leave the SS time slip blank for now, but hopefully by the end of the night, we've got a time that's worth putting on the board. Now let's get down there and see what this thing can do. Down here at Sydney Dragway tonight in the completely stock VYSS, we're gonna see what sort of time we can run. I think the plan is, first run, we're just gonna try and get a decent launch, nothing too crazy, get a time down. Then we'll progressively try a bit harder, I think the stock tyres will be our limit, so let's get a run in and see how we go. Okay, just a small burnout. I think we'll try and manually shift gears. And a small launch, nothing too crazy. Okay, a bit of revs. First run down and we've run a 14.2. It's actually so much better than I was expecting. I don't know how much we'll be able to change. 60 foot was 2.2, so maybe a little bit lazy. I think the plan from here is going to be that I can launch it a little bit harder than what we did. There's definitely some in it. And I think I shifted from first to second a bit too early, so we might try and rev that out, but very happy so far. And I do think there's a little bit more in it. I did manually shift the gears, but I also didn't have it in power shift. Whether that'll make a difference or not, I don't know. But what we are definitely going to try this time is a slightly bigger burnout and a few more revs under it on the launch and see how that goes. Nothing too crazy. First gear. Full stage. A few more revs. I think we can launch a little bit harder on the next one, but that felt good. That felt very good. Thank you. You know, 14.08, we are getting there. We've already run way better than what I thought. I'm stoked. We're just gonna try and launch it a little bit harder, see if we can shave that little bit more time off. I don't think we're cracking the Magic 13 as much as I'd love to, so we'll give it one more shot and then that's gonna be it. Okay, we're feeling nice and grippy. It's our last chance. Give her a big stall and see what happens. Plant that brake nice and deep. We're squatting as far as it'll let me stall. That felt pretty good. We'll see. I kind of got a good feeling about it. I don't know, the last run felt so perfect. I don't know if we could be quicker, but let's see.
There you are.
Thank you. Bullshit, 14.059. I think that's the best we're getting out of this thing. It was trying to creep off the line on that stall. I couldn't stall it any harder with the brakes, so
I'm stoked with that. That's a half second faster than what I thought. What an amazing start to this build. I've got a really good feeling now that we get those first mods in and we should be straight into the 13s.
Alright guys, so we are back down here in the shed after a great night's racing, and honestly, I can't believe how good the time was that we ran. Look, my honest guess was mid-14s, so the fact that it actually ended up that tiny bit faster than the Chaser is just mind-blowing to me. I'm stoked. There's definitely way more in this car too. The way the car performed actually highlighted a couple of things for me to let me know that the mods we're doing are on the right track. And I think they're really going to make a big difference to this car's track times. So no matter how hard I stalled it up on the night, even with those cheap tires on the back, I could not get the wheels to spin. And it felt really slow. We were doing like a 2.260 foot, which I think should be closer to 2 seconds with our current power levels. So for me, that reinforces that the diff gears are 100% the right thing to do next, is it's just gonna get it off the line that little bit more snappy. And the best thing is, if it does start to break traction and smoke the tires, we can just put those semi-slicks straight on and then go back again and have that problem solved. I did also notice that mid-track, the gearbox shifts feel quite lazy and there's like a big long slide from gear to gear. So I think getting that aftermarket box in and tightening that up will also make a huge difference to our stock power runs. So I suppose for me, the next big question is for you guys, what do you think the best cam would be to be primarily working towards the drags, but not having it a total pig and undrivable on the street? I'm really keen to hear your opinions. I got heaps of feedback on the intakes, which helped me make a decision, so thank you so much for that. But yeah, cams, what is the go-to? So next episode, we're gonna get the diff gears in and we're gonna head straight back to the drags and hopefully crack that magical 13. What do you guys reckon it's going to run with diff gears in it? Either way, I'm so impressed with what this VY SS has done completely stock, and I cannot wait to start building it properly. I'm going to put this up in whiteboard marker because I have no doubt that that's going to change a few times throughout the build. But it actually proved me wrong. I thought it was going to land in between the Chaser and the Ram. So what I've done is I've added my old Silvia. It was heavily modified. It ran 13483. So the SS now has the Silvia inner sights, which is friggin' awesome in my opinion.